Hello students, welcome to today's session. This is Shweta Roy, your English master teacher at Vedantu. And today we are going to cover a very inspirational story, Sound of Music, the first part that we are going to cover. So before beginning with the session guys, first of all let me remind you a little bit about the problems that you face. So now your midterms are also approaching, your exams are also approaching. So let me give you three important mantras to score 90% up marks in the board exams or in any exam that you face, right? So first mantra would be definitely giving equal attention to all the subjects. Second is having the proper guidance, and the third is, yes, the third is very good revision. So nowadays many of you are facing many problems in these areas. So what are the problems which you usually face? Doubts, you have so many doubts. Notes, notes, I mean no notes at all, right? In order to have notes, you have to search for so many things, right? And still you do not get notes. Tests and assignments, of course. Assignments, if you have, you are not able to solve because the concept is not very clear, right? Tests, if you have, you are again scoring low because again the concept is not clear. Competitive exams, you have so many competitive, you want to crack competitive exams but you do not have the proper guidance. Choice of schedule and choice of language being the other important doubts, other important problems that you face. So guys, we are here not to just discuss about your problems but also to give you the proper solution for all the problems that we have in the form of, yes, Vedantu subscription. So what you are going to have in Vedantu subscription is, first of all, specialized team to cater to all your doubts. That is in the form of the class teachers. And then notes. After each and every session, you are going to have proper notes. That is going to make your study way easier, guys. That is an assurance. Assignments again after each and every session to give the proper revision and to give the proper structure to your studies. Tests again, you have we do conduct monthly tests, right? So and also we give you the performance report, and the performance report that we give you, that enables you to understand which is the problem that you're facing and where exactly your shortcoming is. So then you can revise again with the help of our 200 plus model test papers that also we have, right? And we also provide you the first mantra that I gave you, equal importance to all the subjects. So six subjects guys: English, math, social science, chemistry, biology, physics, right? All the six subjects for you guys, right? Choice of schedule again for all this. Don't worry, don't get puzzled. How am I going to study so many subjects? So we also give you proper time slot. So you can select your particular time slot according to your schedule, according to your convenience, guys. And choice of language, we have two languages, Hindi and English, right? And then we have bonus features, unlimited live classes, all micro course and crash course. Now, what is this micro course? Micro course is going to give you individualized attention to each and every chapter. So, isn't that amazing, guys? Performance report again, and then personalized attention, right? And then we have this link. So only visit this link in order to avail all the amazing opportunities that we have, guys, right? So what you need to do is choose your grade, choose your board, check out the details. So what is the detail? Click on get subscription. After being satisfied with all the details that just now I mentioned, you need to click on the icon get subscription, and you get three types of subscription: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. The recommended one would be definitely 6 months wala, because why? Because you end up paying less when you pay for 6 months altogether. Okay? 1 month is more, 3 months, I mean 1 month if you pay after each month, you end up paying more if you calculate that way, right? But yes, of course, 6 months you are paying lesser after the application of the coupon code. If you analyze, you will see that 9774, if you break this amount, you will see that for per class, each class, you're not even paying more than 8 to 9 rupee, guys. Isn't that amazing? Other tuition classes, whatever you take, if you have to get some qualified teacher, very good teacher, you are paying more than what? More than 2000, 3000, right? That also for two or three subjects. And here, the focus that you have over here is on all the same subject, all the subjects equally. So that is brilliant, right? So that you have to score 90% marks, more than 90% marks. So you need to visit vdnt.in/ytpro and use the coupon code SWREPRO. Alright guys, SWREPRO. ठीक है? So do not forget to apply this coupon code in order to avail the flat 15% discount that you have, guys. Do not forget that. Right. So now we are going to start off with. So now in this session we are going to do the first part of the story. Okay, first part of the story, and then in the second part we are going to deal with the second part of the story and all the important question answers. All right, guys. So let's see. Let's start with an amazing quote. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I must not fail to do the something that I can do. All right. So here, this is an amazing quote by Helen Keller, which says, "I cannot do everything, but I can do something." That means each and every person has the unique potential to do something. God has blessed each and every person with the unique capabilities. Do not forget that, guys. Okay. So do not think that I cannot do anything. I'm good for nothing. No, you have the talent in you. You just have to seek for that, search for that amazing talent that you all have, the amazing potential that you all have, right? So part one is going to deal with Evelyn, right? And it's by Deborah Cowley, right? The first part of the story. So amazing personality and very influential. So let us see how we are motivated by this amazing personality, guys. So Evelyn, she's a Scottish multi percussionist born in 1965, right? She performs internationally with a wide variety of orchestras and contemporary. And she has won many prestigious awards for her work, including the Polar Music Prize of 2015. Right now, this is what Evelyn is. So we all know Evelyn, right? Now let us look into the life story. So this famous, this famous personality. How did she become this famous? What was, who was behind her, and how did she manage to gain this position, right? So let us have a look at her very motivating and inspirational story for all of us. And before we begin with the chapter, let me remind you about Annie Sullivan and Helen Keller. If you have seen the movie called Black, that is based on Helen Keller's life. Now, Helen Keller, if you remember, she was, deaf and dumb. Okay, so deaf and mute, I would say, and she neither could she hear because she lost everything, right? And however, she never lost her spirit. Special tribute to her teacher, Anne Sullivan. Okay, so now on this occasion of Teachers Day, this is, I think, something great that we are doing, right? So a special tribute to her teacher as well, Anne Sullivan, who had the patience and who had the understanding of this little child, right? And who was always there to support and guide her and make her the personality that we all know about, that we all know of, right? So now, similarly, let's deal with the life story of Evelyn, who also had a great support of her teacher, right? And who also got whatever she is today, who also became whatever she is today, mainly because of her backing of her teacher. So, first part, Evelyn is a multi percussionist. She has attained mastery over 1,000 musical instruments despite being hearing impaired. That means she couldn't hear, and this lady, despite failing to hear anything, she is a multi percussionist and attaining mastery over 1,000 musical instruments. Isn't that amazing, guys? Person who couldn't hear is gaining mastery over musical instrument, that also not one, thousands and thousands of musical instruments. That is something inspirational, isn't it? So let's see, how did this miracle happen? She learned to feel music through the body instead of hearing it through ears. So we all hear music with our ears, right? but she felt it with her heart. She literally felt it with her heart and with her entire body, right? Now, question for you guys: how did Evelyn feel the music? Do mention right away in the chat box. When Evelyn was 11 years old, it was discovered that she had lost her hearing part due to nerve damage. So, unfortunately, she had become hearing impaired. How did Evelyn lose her hearing ability? That's the question, guys. Specialist advised that she wear hearing aids and be sent to a school for the deaf. Now, this is a that of course the specialist would advise that you need to wear hearing aid because you cannot listen, you cannot hear, right? And you need to go to a special school which is specially meant for these special children, right? But Evelyn refused to be counted as the so-called special children because she was determined from the very beginning of her life to lead a normal life and to follow her interest in music. Although she was discouraged by her teachers, her potential was noticed by, so she was also discouraged by her teachers. However, a great teacher, okay, noticed her talent, and that was Ron Forbes, and he was the master percussionist. Okay, so question for you: who noticed Evelyn's potential? He guided Evelyn to feel music some other way than to hear it through her ears. So he was the one who had been her support system for that person who was rejected by most of the people around her. And while most of the people told her to go to a special school where hearing aids, this man, this person, this immensely, this wonderful person actually recognized her talent. Not only recognized her talent, but also inspired her, motivated her, which is what we all need in our life to become the person that we aspire to. Motivation and guidance and inspiration, right? And that could be provided only and only by our parents and by our teachers. Exactly, that was the case with Evelyn as well. So yes, Teachers Day, guys, on the occasion of Teachers Day, this is a chapter which we are doing, and that is great, that is amazing, right? So this worked well for Evelyn, and she realized that she could sense different sounds through different parts of the body. So he was the one who guided her in this. Once she had overcome this hurdle, she began her career in music. So this was the hurdle that she had overcome, and who was the support, who was standing behind her? It was her teacher, right? She got admission in the Royal Academy of Music, London. Remember, the person who couldn't even hear got admission in the Royal Academy of Music. So, can you imagine? Have you ever imagined before you came to know about this personality? Did you ever imagine that someone who could never hear would become a multi percussionist? Would become a maestro in music? No, right? And she scored the highest marks in the history of the academy. Brilliant, amazing, wonderful. Evelyn gives solo performances and gives free concerts for hospitals and schools. So she is a philanthropist as well. So not only a great individual in terms of music, but also a great human being, a philanthropist, because she understood the pain of the others, and therefore she gave free music concerts for hospitals and schools. In the year 1991, she won the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. So she also was awarded with this prestigious award. So that was for that was all about Evelyn, right? I hope you all are inspired by this amazingly wonderful personality. So we will also have another session on another the second part, and we will also carry on with the question answers in that part, right? So homework question for you guys is: how does this lesson motivate you? So what motivation have you got, what learning have you got when you came to know about the story of Evelyn, the wonderful personality Evelyn? So before you go, guys, again a gentle reminder of the Vedantu Pro subscription. Do not forget to subscribe because give us the opportunity to become the best, right? To make you the best. Okay. So to actually hold your hand and take you to the top, give us the opportunity to provide you the best, right? So choose your grade, choose your board, check out the details, and then click on get subscription. You have three types of subscription. You can avail any one, but recommended would be the of course the 6 month subscription. So you visit vdnt.in/ytpro. Do not forget to use the coupon code the SWREPRO in order to avail the 15% discount, guys. So thank you so much. And yes, do reach me out for any troubles that you have. Right, you already know that you can do. Do not forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed, guys, this is just a channel for you only on your demand. So we also need your motivation, your support, right? So just as we try and motivate you, similarly, we also, so teaching and learning is always mutual. It's a mutual process. So when I am teaching, I get to learn so many things from you all, right? So it's always a simultaneous process, never a one-way traffic, right? So definitely, we also need your motivation. It feels really good to be motivated by amazing students like you all. So do not subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and keep motivating us, keep supporting us like you have always shared your support in the other channel. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. See you again in the next session.